News. What is it?
We do not have any reports of fatalities yet, but we believe that the death toll may be in the hundreds of millions.
Can you hold it in your hand?
Beaverton has only a population of about 8,000, Tom, so this would be quite devastating.
Is it flammable?
Here's Brian Fantana on why everyone who is someone is lining up to smoke crack.
How many calories are in one serving?
And we welcome you, James Brown. How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America.
If you're truly being objective, can news really be bad?
No, we haven't actually seen it, Tom. We're just reporting it.
If you cut the news, does it not bleed?
Been spotted in the water here in Blackrock and Salt Hill, both today and yesterday.
In these trying times, being informed as possible might be the best way to arm yourself against any enemy.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take this anymore!
How can you truly make a moral decision without being well informed?
What does it mean to you now when the team is struggling?
I want to kiss you. I couldn't care less about the team struggling.
In a world filled with good news and bad news, somewhere you'll find me, Sammy 3P, in other news. Not without lack of trying. Welcome back to another episode of In Other News. As you will see, I find myself goatless. She had better things to do tonight. No, I'm just kidding. Goat. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you have a great evening. I have a stacked panel tonight because I've been a little disorganized as of late, but it's nice to see that I have a full house tonight. So I have my experts. I have
races.
my first expert panelist. What do you want to be an expert in, Gourd?
I am an expert in monarchy and fruits of the Gourdish variety.
All right.
And crayon colors.
Yeah, two's enough. Our expert in monarchy and gourd-like fruits, Gourd King, thank you very much. Yo Pops, our snack expert. Leon, I forgot what your expertise is as well. It's been a while.
Dance theory.
Oh yeah, and since you're on the show, I get to play my favorite meme.
You guys are gonna have to deal with the fact that I look like an absolute horror right now. Just a straight fucking lot lizard. Outstanding. You know, I actually retired that character as
that was the worst
Friday
outfit
night.
too. That was the worst one.
Yeah, I know. But you know,
I'm glad that the memories will be there to haunt me forever.
Yeah, we'll be.
And more
yeah,
blood on all of you.
Leona was my girl.
Yeah, I'm no longer identifying as a black lesbian this year either.
I'll bring the character. If there's ever a reason, let's say some shit gets all hinky this coming Pride Month or whatever back in June. Like if there's a reason to bring it back to make fun of some homos and whatnot, I'll definitely do it. But as it currently stands, no more. That is
just for the homos. Just for the homos.
All right, and our expert in Furbies.
Yes.
We have Ms.Sparkles, first time on the show. Thank you for coming, my dear.
Yeah. Hello. I'm an expert in glitter too.
I'm sorry. Furbology and glitter.
Yeah.
And glitterology. And then last but not least, our gaming expert, Mr. JayViper. Thank you very much for being on the show. We have gone back and forth a couple of different times trying to get you on here. I'm glad that we can finally get you guys on here. And we have a bunch of crazy stories to get to, and this is this is our guy right now. As you know, I only read the headlines, but let's get into the. Let's say hello to the chat before we say hello to anybody else or get into anything else. We got LMA says meowdy, and we all say meowdy back. We got my good friend Jacob Ironside. Ryu, always good to see you. Daxonar, say poop for me, brother. Poop's in the chat, and if you love Daxonar. UK Gamer, always the pleasure, sir. Thank you for watching us all the way across the pond. Let's see. We got the Bushinator. Bush, I hope you are well. getting stronger every day. Jake Martin, love you, buddy. Good to see you. Nagrinall, have a great baby, sir. Have a great baby. Sea Brew. And wow, the chat's starting to move quicker and quicker on these episodes.
Oh my gosh.
Sea Brew, good to see you. All right. Well, we got a couple.
What, no hi to Jake Martin?
I said hi to Jake Martin.
Oh, I missed it.
Son of a bitch.
I heard don't touch anything, say anything, or do anything unless I tell you. Got it?
Deserve that.
Sorry.
It's hostile.
I know. Well, yeah, you have to these days because it's
I like hostile. I like aggressive men.
Ooh.
I once freaked out a lady in a Target.
She's the one holding the knife, so
I am.
Yeah, no shit. The most aggressive one.
I don't know if I believe her right now.
And once again, guys, if you could like the stream, subscribe, share. I'm just shy of 300 subscribers. But it's been growing. I've been getting some steady growth. But why don't we start actually doing some news? Friend of the channel, news.
Here, I'll change to my face. There's my face. I'm not so aggressive now. Not threatening people with my knife.
Hold on. I got to see. Oh, there it is.
I don't know. I'm more worried that now I can't see the knife.
Yeah, now it's hidden. Yeah.
I have some pretty cool knives too.
Steel knife.
So here we are. This is where I got this lovely thumbnail, which sometimes it hits you, and you know what your thumbnail is going to be, and meet Burned das Brat, a depressed German loaf of bread that spent 25 years as a cult TV classic. So here's
German. Of course, it's a German show.
I mean, look at that face.
What would it be about? What's the show about?
I don't know, but I bet whatever it was about really broke the mold.
All right. So forget SpongeBob SquarePants, Sesame Street, and the sourdough craze. Depressed German loaf of bread named Bernd das Brat is celebrating his 25th anniversary as the reluctant star of children's television program that accidentally became equally popular with
he's
adults.
Depressed? So he's a sad loaf?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's got it.
That man needs sleep. That piece of bread, he needs rest.
He's seen some things.
Yeah,
some things.
I don't think Ms.Sparkles' knife helps his anxiety. That's for sure.
Even looking like I'm very curious to know what this character sounds like. But they're like, "How are you doing, Bert?" And he's like, "Is good."
What would you give him to cheer him up? I'd give him flour.
Put him in the oven.
Yeah, just end it. Oh my!
Why is it always German? What's with Germans and ovens all the time? My goodness.
There we go.
What's the frog? What's that thing? There's a frog in the bread, and then what's that thing?
That's some kind of lamb.
I have no idea, but guys, we did
it.
have the finger statue, Leon, but I think we just found the show's new mascot. This guy is.
He's like trying to hug you too. He looks like he's trying to hug you too.
Yeah,
he doesn't even have arms though. He just has hands sticking out the side of him like this.
So
well, he's got to fit in the mold.
He almost looks like one of those the nose is a little smaller, but like one of those Easter Island statues.
Oh yeah.
Even nose?
It's more like a concave nose.
Yes. So a cult classic in Germany, Burnt das Brat, burned the bread. Okay. I just learned
did
that.
Did he burn him or toast him?
He's burnt bread.
I don't know. He's a puppet renowned for his deep and gloomy, his perpetual pessimism, and his signature expression, mist, which think crap in English. Okay.
Do you think he's depressed?
Flower bush? I thought it was a frog.
Hey, anyone want to take a whack at what the puppeteer's name is? Because Jorg Teckenberger.
Tischgraber.
Tischgraber. Yeah, I think that's right.
Yes. Jorg Titty Sprinkles. Burnt is a
Jorg
television
Touch and Grabber.
Who wants nothing to do with TV and can't wait to go home and stare at the wallpaper. We've all.
Oh, you would think that he would at least go home and I don't know, like start doing work for PETA.
Yeah, pita bread.
Pita bread. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
He can hang out with his buddy Toast Malone. You know.
Lay out in the sun, get a nice glue tan.
Ooh.
After he works all day for a pumpernickel.
Back of a napkin, as most great things start in a pizzeria. Burns' infamous grimace was drawn by Tommy Crapwise, who modeled it after co-creator Norman Coster's face. It's got some real life influence there. The duo had been asked to come up with mascots for Kika, a German children's public television channel.
Children's television. I'm gonna just say this. They should probably, just stop the kids stuff and just go straight to horror because it seems like that's actually their niche.
I mean, there's depressed characters in children's show. Like Eeyore has wanted to self-terminate for a long time.
Eeyore's cute. This thing is a monstrosity.
Wow, that is so racist. My gosh! Just
oh
because
my gosh,
just come out and say you hate bread, bro.
I do.
I went to look up the show, and he has like this deep, creepy voice. The bread has a deep, creepy ass voice.
Would you hate it if it were white bread?
6 million loaves in ovens.
I do think it's funny that he's sourdough. Like that's on brand. Let's see. Oh yeah, so he's been around for 25 years. The whoop-de-doo. That'll be on the cover of Whoop-de-Doo magazine. Let's see. Burns' first episode aired on Kika in 2000, alongside his more optimistic pals, Chili, the sheep, and Rigel, the bush. Oh, so that's what that green thing was.
It's a bush.
Okay, so we can go back. There's
I thought it was a yeast infection from the rotten bread. Like,
what would a loaf of bread be doing next to a bush?
I get chili because I love dipping bread in chili. That's good, but
oh my gosh, he
that
can't do anything because he has no
stare.
arms, so everyone has to do stuff for him, and that's one of the reasons he's so sad.
He's not really there for the bush. It's that his wheat dealer is hiding behind it.
Yes.
It's a grain area.
Reluctant popularity because Kika is a children's channel. There was typically dead air from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. on January 1st, 2003. The network put Burns' short episodes into a night loop for the first time. The move brought in...
loop. Hold on.
It's looping.
They put it on loop. No fucking wonder Germans are so angry. Imagine being a German child. You go to bed and you're like, you can only watch 10 minutes or 10 episodes of TV or whatever. You watch TV at 10 o'clock and you're seeing this over and over.
Yeah, because I just watched it. It's really like I don't even know how it's targeted towards kids. Not very. He's just sitting there, and they have to flip his script over so he can read it. He's like,
they're doing the whole.
The only correct answer is that it's German.
This is how we get the kids back in the mines.
Imagine what their kids grow up like. I mean, I don't know.
Wait, what did he say? No.
Nickelback.
Mods anything I will not tolerate. No. No. We love you, Bush. Thank you.
I'll put the bread man on TV.
He's single because his wife got a yeast infection. Well, I just think that's because
little English.
He's depressed. He has poor hygiene. It's like, oh, what's in between your legs? Curds and way too much information.
I love how they still to this day, like in 2004, he won the Adolf Grimm Prize. I would have figured after a certain event in the 1940s, they just stopped naming their kids Adolf.
Yeah, Adolf would kind of be like a no.
Adolf's a great name. It's a great name.
It's like that whitest kids you know sketch. Like, what's your name? Adolf Hitler, sir. My
Have
God.
you ever looked up the names that aren't allowed? You're not allowed to name your kids here in America. You're not allowed to name your kid King.
They actually have renamed this just the Green Prize. They took Adolf.
Oh, did they really?
Oh.
They have taken it off.
It does. It feels so German. Like this depressed piece of bread.
I've heard. I'll bet you Netflix like gets a hold of this property. They remake it. The bread is toasted, and they retitle it Chala. If you hear me.
Oh yes.
I've been trying to work in a pun for Chala, so good on you.
Yeah, that's amazing.
get
Yeah,
like
all I
this
can
and-
just hear, is like Werner Herzog going like, the bread stares at his wallpaper every single day.
You can get this in like a Lazy Town crossover. They're pretty sick.
Oh,
That'd be awesome.
I would love
yummy,
that. This depressed
carbs
like piece
bad.
of bread. I would like him to go
Yummy.
around and making like other childhood characters like depressed, like
Make
Dora the
them
Explorer. Like,
depressed.
what do we have in our backpack today?
Do you know who his
cares?
ultimate nemesis would probably be though? Fucking Big Bird.
I
Oh, yeah.
randomly sing the Bananas in Pajamas song by Adam Violence.
I love Banana Pajamas.
I make them kill the teddy
now
bears on the way
It's
down.
gonna be stuck. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head for like the rest of my fucking life.
They do though. I randomly sing.
Thank you. Thank you for that. Let's see. Burns broken heart. No, get out of here, Associated Press.
Yeah, you're not even allowed in
Bert-
the Oval Office anymore.
Yeah.
Neither
I can't
is
believe you're
Ukraine.
using such invalid sources, Sammy.
Yeah,
It's not good enough for Trump. It's not good enough for me.
Oh, well, you got to get your stupid news from somewhere. The stupid news is fine to get it from the Associated Press. Okay, Burnt is depressed for a multitude of reasons, including his failed attempt to be the mascot for a bakery's advertising campaign. But it's in episode 85 where we finally learn about Burnt's broken heart. A long time ago,
What?
I fell in love with a beautiful, slim baguette. She was incredibly charming and funny. Burnt tells Chili and Briegel. But unfortunately, it was in vain. She only had eyes for this run-of-the-mill multi-grain bread with 10 types of grain. Well, what are you going to do, man? You know.
Oh,
She ran off with the tanning bread.
What is
Yeah.
the age range for this show? I mean, what
Well,
ages are supposed to be watching it?
It's one of those things that kind of took over. It's the same thing with like SpongeBob, where
I hate
it's like
SpongeBob.
adults love.
Everyone loves SpongeBob but me. I hate him.
Oh, I love him.
I liked 4 seasons of it. That was it.
Yeah,
I've never seen a full episode. I can't stand the show.
Never.
Finally, someone with me.
my cousin was obsessed with it, and I'm gonna put my cousin on blast.
I mean,
for a second.
at least Burns
I
didn't
caught-
like.
I caught her like talking to the television one time. She was like at our house for the weekend, and she's always been kind of like a shy homebody. And there was like a SpongeBob SquarePants marathon, and they're gonna be like, don't leave and miss out on more SpongeBob. And I heard her like, I was in the other room like playing my Game Boy or something. She's like, don't worry, I won't. And I was like, are you okay?
I talk to my TV all the time. I didn't know what was wrong.
Another funny story about her real quick is one time she called me. She was studying fashion in Paris, and she called me in tears, and she's like, I just watched this movie and I'm freaked out. And I was like, what movie did you watch? She was like, it's called Taken. And I was like,
God, I was
so
gonna
you
say
watched
that.
this movie about a girl in Paris, like getting kidnapped in Paris, and like you thought that would be a good idea, like as a young woman traveling abroad in Europe, like by her lonesome, like yeah,
See,
Did
it's
you
too
calm her
bad she
down?
wasn't watching Burned and what
Oh, yeah.
because if not, he would have like this empowering message about how it's okay to rye.
Yeah. Is that seriously one of his catchphrases?
No, I just decided to
No.
cry.
Oh,
Rye.
yeah.
I'm just having more fun. I'm
Okay,
competing.
now we're getting into some stuff.
Yeah. I'm just glad Byrne didn't like rebound with like one of his relatives, because then he'd be inbred.
That was good.
All right, so
Oh my
now the plot
God.
thickens. We're getting into the kidnapping. Despite Bird's best efforts, one of his catchphrases is, "I would like to leave the show." The episodes have never become stale. He sings, he dances, he's been in space. He's the star of merchandise, video game, and headlines. Give us our daily Bert. So, like I said, he's very popular. I'm actually gonna see if there's like any English translations of this and maybe give it a shot, because
He wasn't loafing around.
You're skipping over that he was, because I just read this bottom paragraph and I need to know more. Byrne was held hostage for nearly 2 weeks before being discovered unharmed in abandoned barracks.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get there. Even when he was kidnapped in 2009, his 2 meter tall, 6.5 feet statue was stolen from his traditional place outside of Town Hall in Erfurt, where Kika is based. A claim of responsibility surfaced on YouTube by sympathizers, a group of demonstrators who were protesting a company that had produced the cremation ovens for the Nazi extermination camp Auschwitz-Birkenau. The demonstrators, however, denied involvement in Byrne's kidnapping, and the video was removed from the internet. Byrne was held hostage for nearly 2 weeks before being discovered and unharmed in an abandoned barracks. So
that German humor.
Oh my gosh.
That's das crazy. Kika is anyone? I thought anyone? Bueller. I thought someone was gonna say something. I guess not.
Oh no, my Furby woke up. I told my Furby to go back to sleep.
Oh, yes. It be like that sometimes. Kika is honoring Byrne's 25th anniversary despite his complaints. that is actually hilarious, where the character's self-aware enough like not to want to be a part of his own celebration. Cool. New episodes, an update to his hit song, and online activities for kids and adults alike will be featured. The celebration now goes as Bird's birthday is so it just happened. I don't know what day.
Just happened
like last week.
There's no February 29th this year.
Yeah.
This is a lie. AP. Come on.
Oh my God, I didn't check the date.
Fake news.
No, it's
It's all
February
fake news.
2025.
Those sons of bitches.
That's
AP.
February 2025. I don't know what's happening. This should just go to show you. This
Sammy
is why
3P with the fake news.
Well, his birthday might be on the 29th, but he celebrates on the 28th, 1st of March. Who knows?
It's like a
Yeah.
leap year.
That's just another excellent layer to his character. His birthday's only once every 4 years.
Yeah, well, that might be a reason that he's depressed.
That's why he's so crusty.
Yeah.
Oh, Zamboni. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Have a great baby.
Mo.
We got
Someone just do a really bad Billy Idol impression at the moment. Mo.
Mo. All right, so I think we got Burned. Happy birthday, Burned. Let's see some other good ones here.
No, wait. In effort to make him into a bread influencer, what do you call socialist YouTubers? Does anybody know?
Yes.
Is there a word for this?
Yeah,
Bread
they're called
tubers.
bread
Bread
tubers.
tuber. Yeah.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
All
What is the
right,
root
so
of
we
calling them
have,
bread tubers? Why are they called that?
Because they
Because
want
they have to
free
stand in
bread.
bread line.
Because they want to see
Because
bread
true
lines.
socialism has never been tried.
Oh, okay.
Enemy of the channel, socialism.
Oh.
Well, I guess for now, I guess it could be a friend of the channel. I'm not monetized, so.
Well, when I hear bread tuber, I always think of that one chick. It's only $5. The one- bad.
Oh
Bunny.
yeah, she's one of the more popular.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
of
know who
her.
you're talking about.
$5.
It's only
let's see.
$5. I guess there's a video of her recently where
This
she
one,
got hit by her
this
boyfriend.
one made me laugh. Because TikTok is such a wealth of information. So Harebrained airport theory trend causing people to miss their flights. So get out of here, bitch. They're causing a brain delay. Social media has cornered the market in idiotic travel trends. Yes, I remember when licking the toilet seat on the airplane was a TikTok trend. So check-in chicken, anyone? But now TikTokers are purposefully
what are those animals?
showing up late to the airport. What?
Trying to bring on those animals with you. Your what do you call it? Your like
emotional support.
Yeah, support animals. Yeah, like once you tried to bring her hamster on her support hamster, and they said no, so she flushed it because it wasn't very supportive of her, huh?
Oh my gosh!
Wow.
Yeah, they said no, she flushed it.
Jeez.
I was considering bringing Piper to Vegas, but damn.
But so social media has cornered the market in idiotic travel trends. Check-in chicken, anyone? But now TikTokers are purposefully showing up late to the airport as a part of a lame brain new challenge that perhaps unsurprisingly is causing people to miss their flights. Dubbed airport theory, the trend suggests that arriving at the airport just 15 minutes in advance to clear security, going against the conventional wisdom of showing up hours in advance. The logic is that passengers can have their cake and eat it too by making the gate without having to get up as early or waste time lounging about at the airport.
It's worked out for them, hasn't it?
While it might seem like a gamble, videos about airport theory have been taken off TikTok, amassing a whopping 400 million views.
So they're ripping them off of TikTok because people are showing up late?
Yeah, what
an odd thing to censor.
People are stupid.
They are. They ate Tide Pods, Sammy. That's just the end all be all.
But to ban TikToks because people, like, you know what I mean? It's like, who's dying? Who's fucking dying? People are missing their flights.
Well, that's what I said when they originally banned TikTok, where I was like, I feel just as bad for these Chinese agents who had to like sift through all this stupidity, where it was just like, oh, we're gonna find out all this intel on the American public. It's like, spoiler alert, no, it's just trannies eating Tide Pods.
Yeah,
it's on you.
Honestly, this story, they're just retarded. Oh, we're done here.
Honestly, this story just makes me badly want an update to the No Russian mission. Everyone in that airport just got there 15 minutes before their flight. It's like, okay, they kind of deserve it.
I accidentally scored a Tide Pod in my eye one time, and now I could have went blind from it. They're really dangerous.
Detergent. Okay, I have a mini story that's started happening to me yesterday. My detergent has caused a pretty horrible allergic outbreak on my skin. I have little red itchy bumps all over me at present. It's horrible. Don't mess around with detergent, people. It's evil.
Yes.
And make sure you use the right kind.
Wash your clothes in
the laundry sheet. They have laundry soap sheets, and I used it for the first time. They suck. They're awful. Don't use them. But
oh yeah, I can't imagine.
Those irritate my skin. Ugh.
Yes, you're right.
Friend of the channel, but a friend to Comic Cons nowhere.
Nope.
Or like card games. Like go. How many people do you think are using detergent at a Yu-Gi-Oh gathering or Magic tournament? Didn't they have to edit the rules now where you have?
I remember
like,
reading something about that.
They were having one in Seattle, and they stopped it. I was going to go to the Yu-Gi-Oh one because I have tons of Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So I was hoping to sell them, and they stopped it because they said that people were worried that it was going to happen. What happened last year, that people were going to follow the rules of being clean. Everyone smelled bad, so they canceled it.
Could you imagine like being the reason they shut something down because you stink?
I know, it makes me mad.
Can you imagine being the reason they took The Gathering out of Magic the Gathering?
I wonder what would have been like though if I did go. I wonder no, since they have so many people smell it.
Yeah.
I mean, interesting. I should filmed it. But
What
yeah,
if
they
they
canceled it.
What if they started like a underground chapter where like they didn't have that rule, and so all the smelly people like started their own little sub group from that fucking thing that
there's a guy like Tyler Durden character like hanging out like, hey, come here. No, I know it sucks, but get a little closer. You real fucking battles are.
I listen to this history podcast.
No holds barred.
So I listened to this history podcast called Time Suck, right? It's really good. I enjoy it. No plug, no sponsorship or anything, but no, the guy that does is a stand-up comedian, and so every now and again he will throw in some false shit, but make it sound as true as possible, and just see how long he can keep the audience guessing before he gets back to the real history. And he was doing this like episode about some like grisly fucking murders in New Mexico, I believe. And so he's going on, he's giving all the police report details, explaining how the investigation was going. And then at one point he's like, yeah, and they actually linked one of the suspects to under the ground illegal Magic the Gathering gambling tournaments. And he goes on this diatribe about the police investigation of these underground fucking illegal Magic tournaments for like 15 minutes before finally he's like, nah, just fucking with you. None of that happened. But there really is an investigation into it. And like it goes into that. I was like, I was invested. I was sold. I was hooked. I was like, is there a chance I crossed paths with the killer since I played competitively Magic? Like, no, he had me going the whole time. I'm that retarded.
I think I'd believe it too, though. That's all. Something would happen.
Yeah,
People were like,
I'd buy into it. Okay, let's see. It is currently 9:24, and my flight started boarding 4 minutes ago. Said human guinea pig named Lexi Smith in a video demonstration for this time-saving hack. We're in security right now. Let's see how fast we can get through this. She claimed she got through security at 9:29, just 5 minutes later, despite getting randomly selected for additional screening, and then had to transfer her to the gate via bus. This is one of the reasons I have to take Xanax before like I go to. I'm not afraid of flying. I'm afraid of like, oh, like, you know, we changed our policy. So I was booking. I'm going to the Vegas meetup in April, and you know it was like, oh, the flights start at like $70, and they're like, oh, you want to take a bag with you? That's gonna be like $120 right there. You know,
like, the additional fees, like some of the airlines charge you for a carry-on. That should be illegal.
Yeah, no,
I get maybe a checked bag after carry-on or whatnot. Yo, make that money, capitalism. But a single carry-on, and that's extra. No, sometimes it is actually cheaper to just fly with nothing and buy new clothes and a toothbrush when you get to where you're going.
Yeah,
I remember when you could smoke cigarettes in the airplane. I want that fucking bag. I want the goddamn smoking section back in the airplane, man.
That's another thing too. Like when you know you're on a plane and then you look down and you still see the ashtray still there. It's just like, you know, like soldered shut. You're like, how old is this fucking thing?
Oh yeah.
To be fair, I got a 1989 Ford that still runs great, so maybe things just they were built better back then.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
back then.
They absolutely were.
They were.
Yeah,
and
and you can.
Is she gonna cry about being? She's one that made it. Oh yeah, she made it.
I can't hear her. I kind of like it better this way.
I don't want to hear her. I can already tell I could already tell by her face. I don't want to hear her.
This guy on the other hand, this is like
I'm also noticing the pattern. I don't know. I don't want to know what what's his face has to say here. The guy who did
Eraserhead.
Dude, for the Orlando trip, I got to the airport like an hour like before I was supposed to leave. And somehow I missed my flight, and I had to rebook everything. And they're like, "Oh well, you know, you're supposed to get here like 2 hours in advance so we can put your luggage on the plane." And I'm like, missed the whole fucking flight. So how did you do it in 15 minutes? I don't understand that.
Well, I guess we could ask Gay Abrams right here, but I don't want to hear his voice either.
That hair ain't hiding how much that hairline has receded.
Oh yeah.
Hey, watch out.
Hey, I'm bald too. It's like I'm allowed to make fun of it.
You say too as if Jay is bald. Like,
yeah, what the fuck?
No, I'm talking about. It's like I'm allowed. I'm just in general. I'm just saying in general.
Yeah. Keep talking.
Not everyone can have as pretty hair as Leon does.
That's true.
That's true. He does have gorgeous locks.
I would touch his hair.
So, I think we covered all we need to cover on this. Like, don't be an idiot. Get to the airport early.
No. I'm going to disagree with Sammy. Keep doing this, TikTokers, because if I don't have to share a flight with people that make TikTok content, I actually think that would be
Oh yeah,
I always thought if you said TikTok on a plane, they would throw you off. I mean, doesn't TikTok usually precede something else?
You can't say TikTok on an airplane.
We've discussed this before in great length, Leon. It's the same reason that I'm pro-choice for Democrat women. It was like if they want to if they want to abort their kids, they're more than welcome to. In the long run, we all win. You know.
I mean, the fetus doesn't, but all the rest of us do. Take one for the team.
Yeah.
No, but
Go ahead.
after a number of I just got our argument with someone about this. If after a certain every time you get an abortion, it increases your chance of cancer. They can't afford to have a kid. How are they going to afford to deal with the treatments with cancer?
Why don't we
just
just
get
let
birth
them die?
control?
Fuck
I
it.
don't understand.
Yeah.
I was like, it might be cheaper to have the kid in the long run, huh? Than
Yeah.
Well, guys, it is
Although
half
cancer is a
it's
great
half
weight
past
loss
the hour.
Yeah.
Gourd King,
Yes.
why don't you tell us what's going on in the world of sports today?
45-year anniversary of the Miracle on Ice. Skeptics all around have yet to be able to debunk said miracle. Let's see. Basketball, that happened. College and pro, nobody cares. And skaters today paid tribute to victims of a DC plane crash. So that's on theme of what we were just talking about. Back to you, Sammy.
Nice.
Great job, buddy. Great job.
The thing is, that last one actually sounds believable.
It's true. The last one, I decided the last one was going to be true.
Okay.
Technically, actually, the second one is sort of true. Also, nobody really cares about basketball anymore.
You're further the whole like people have yet to debunk this miracle. I was like, okay, that was nice. That's a good touch.
It had that small town Midwest one radio station in bumfuck nowhere sportcaster vibe to it, and
Yeah, no, it works.
Awesome.
That
a
was
problem with the Midwest
definitely
there,
one of our
Chicky?
better ones.
No. I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
All
I was about to say, coming after my people.
No, please, no. No, please, come on, please. Apologize.
Okay. Harry Potter holiday home forced to close after guests leave horrific scene.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
My gosh.
Harry Potter fans are the worst. Are one of the worst.
Fuck is.
I mean, you say that, but for natural fans.
Did Harry Potter have
Card carrying Gryffindor. Sorry.
I may or may not have a niece named after a Harry Potter character, specifically named after a Harry Potter character.
Oof.
I may or
Everybody
may
meet my niece, Dumbledore.
What the
This is
fox?
my nephew Dobby.
Hagrid? At least not Hagrid.
It's Cornelius Fudge. Let's see. The owner of this Harry Potter themed holiday home has left wishing she could cast a spell after discovering an almighty mess left behind by guests. Devastated by what she claims is 500 pounds?
5,000 euros.
Oh, 5,000 euros.
Pounds. Those are pounds.
Are those pounds?
Oh,
Those are
that is
Yeah,
pounds.
that's pounds.
Either way, I totally missed a comma there and said 500. So that's
Yeah. The euro sign is
It's
more of
government
like
math right
actual
there.
like reverse 3.
That's
Yeah.
$6,300.
Well, yeah, what the
Damn, that was quick, Sparkles.
I said
$100
Google.
for damage.
Google, so I muted myself.
How much is it in galleons?
Worth the damage. The woman described the site as the most horrific scene ever after inhabitants of the Waitford home was trashed the whole place. Sharing a video of the aftermath, Sadie, who kept her surname private, revealed a heavily stained mattress, upturned furniture in the hallway, and a broken TV, just to name a few of the damages.
Before we get into the damages, let me just say, Sadie, I can't imagine there's too many folks out there that run a Harry Potter themed Airbnb. We can probably find your last name pretty easily at this point.
Yeah,
Orlando.
Good
Also,
Have you been to
I would
Orlando?
I would also like to just point out that the word aftermath is kind of a psyop against mathematics. It suggests that everything bad happens after math.
Fair.
How do you feel about that, yo, Pops? You're poking known for that kind of being good at math and stuff. You
Hey, I'm not that kind of Asian, man. Calm down.
Oh, okay.
No, he's more into like drifting and
Yeah.
Oh, an initial D, brother. I love it.
You have initials
sharing
on
the
your
video of
D?
the Snap, Sadie. Oh well, we already found it. The TikTok, which has received over 300,000 likes, began. Someone turned our Airbnb upside down. Yeah, I think Malty kind of hit it on the head. Definitely not friendly, I guess. It's one of those people who have a certain flag, on their profile. But AI voiceover continued. The floating candles I have on the ceiling are all on the floor. The living room is a mess. Things are out of place. The TV has been smashed and bleach poured all over it. Frozen chips all over the floor.
Chips means French fries. Okay.
Yeah.
This is the UK, just so everyone knows.
Okay, thank you.
French fries.
Anti-plastic all over the walls.
I know.
Bag of Lay's.
That's Fanta.
Look at
All
the
right, well-
bed, though. That's what is on
Yeah.
there?
Why do these Lord of the Rings fans? They're like, fuck Harry Potter.
Only to
Why are they
walk into
pouring
the
bleach?
most
It's fucking. They kill somebody.
scene ever.
I wonder if
Also, this doesn't feel very Harry Potter
upside
themed.
down. They have literally trashed the entire place. The floating
Oh my
candles
God,
that
they
had on
really
the
fucked
ceiling
it up.
are all
That
on
was
the floor.
5,000
I've seen
pounds.
worse.
The living room
Fucking
is
small
a
ass
mess.
apartment.
I don't
Things
know,
are all
man.
out
Like,
of place.
but also, this doesn't really feel
TV
that
has
Harry
been
Potter
smashed
theme.
with bleach
No,
all
yeah,
over
not
it.
really.
Yeah.
Frozen chips all over the floor.
I don't know. The
Fanta
last few
splashing
films were
over
pretty
the
messy.
walls and the
I've seen
windowsill.
worse.
This music.
Our
is
Harry
so
Potter
cinematic
mugs
for
and
what they're talking
glasses
about.
Yeah.
on the
It's
floor smashed into
oh
pieces.
no, the coffee mug, love.
We have never had anyone do this. This was made for families of children, and now we have
Was
had
it?
to close it down until it is safe.
Oh.
Damn.
Under
Yeah,
the
I would be
channel,
pissed.
Zax.
You know,
Potter.
this was in the UK. Someone in the chat's named UK Gamer. Are you on the case, or is this a coincidence? Maybe it was you.
Investigate.
Tell us, how do you feel about Severus Snape?
Yeah, the most disturbing thing to me is this mattress. This just looks like a murder scene.
Looks like there's a
mattress.
sacrifice on the mattress.
Yeah.
Looks like they had a good time to me.
But it's a good time.
They were sticky afterwards.
Oof, good
I think they
lord.
just drove by a Taco Bell. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Do they even have Taco Bells there?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm
if
sure.
Taco Bell-
I'm sure it's like.
What is the sticker on? I saw there's like a sticker on the wall, like right
Yeah,
above
there's
it.
stickers on the wall. I think
Oh.
that they're
Oh.
trying to.
It
Oh,
looks
that's
like
Luna
she's looking
Lovegood.
down.
Like really
It's
Harry
Luna
Potter theme and
Lovegood.
kids
She
should be
looks
here,
like
but
she's looking down at the
looks-
mess.
It looks like
She was like,
ghetto.
it's probably Nurgles.
Whoa. You can't just go around calling people nargles.
I was like, yeah, it's
Did they just like slap
that's
like
our
a
word, motherfucker.
They just slap like a sticker on the wall. It's okay. This is a Harry Potter themed fucking room.
Rug in
Yeah,
the
it was
in
like
the
you don't
bathroom
just get
that
to
says
buy
Harry
like a
Potter.
fat head and be like, oh my god. Bum ba ba bum bum bum.
To be fair, she said the floating candles and stuff, which is like what lights the halls in the in Hogwarts and whatnot, like the
Yeah.
dinner hall. So like, I bet this place was heavily decorated with actual Harry Potter themed stuff, and people are just assholes. Although I don't want to hear shit from the UK about how bad we are here in America. When you motherfuckers have folks coming in ransacking magical Airbnbs, like. Yeah,
Well,
see,
you,
look at
you
that.
say that.
Beating
You
each
say
other's
that.
wands.
You say
Yeah.
that, but what happens if we find out that they were tourists from America?
Yeah,
that
I
is a
was gonna say,
possibility.
that's
That is a
weird.
possibility.
Quite
Oh, cool.
honestly,
We got
those hanging
opinion.
candles
I
look-
won't forgive any actor who joins the Harry Potter TV series. Well, spoiler alert, we have like one of the greats, John Lithgow. I'm actually pretty excited for that casting. I think he's going to
me
do
too.
a great job.
Who's in Pop
I
Culture?
love
And
Third
also,
Rock from
and
the
also
Sun.
Danny Scott.
Hilarious.
Maybe start your car in the garage and hang out. I don't.
You can't trust a Danny that ends in an
I
eye.
ain't watched that though.
Can you say
I'm
one
watching
thing?
the
Can I just
shit
say one
out-
thing? Those fucking candles, you know how annoying that would be? Just in general, like especially if everyone's like getting fucked up and everything. Like, dude, like those things would be torn down like within 5 minutes. Like,
Yeah. Also, especially if you
I've
have to
gotten
turn them
drunk in
all
many
on. I hope
Airbnb
you have
and
like
I've
an
never
app.
trashed the place.
Yeah.
I mean,
How are they
but I
floating
mean,
like
dude, look
that?
at those hanging candles. They're like just right in your face. I
They
mean,
look
dude, that'd be so
stupid.
fucking annoying.
I'm sorry.
tall
I'm
are you?
distracted. I'm distracted by the story to the right of this.
Where?
I went to get my ex head and I vomited.
Well,
Now,
I was like,
sounds
what?
interesting.
jump. Sometimes the news finds you, guys.
There you go.
My goodness gracious.
Friend of the channel.
Yeah, look at that picture. That tracks.
New bulimia
Curious
hack unlocked.
sex. Look at that little book right there.
She did not test her gag reflex first. Unfortunate.
Yeah.
She read the Karma Sutra, but it was bad karma.
She's like, sorry, love. I just ate a whole bowl of pudding before this. Looking up from the sofa at my boyfriend, I stifled a laugh as he suggestively wiggled his hips at me. So, what do you reckon, Alex? Said the mischievous smile.
I already don't believe this story.
Exactly.
I totally don't believe this story at all.
Everyone starts laughing at the end.
You can always tell when a woman's like making shit like this up.
Yeah, it's like he wiggled his hips and said, "So, what do you reckon?" It's like, no, he didn't. That never happened.
What do you reckon there, Pilgrim? You ready to give me some head?
As someone who has wagged his penis at many a female, I've never said, what do you reckon?
Look what you said. While I very much enjoy giving my boyfriend oral sex, there was something holding me back on this occasion.
It was what I ate.
With that face, she's a liar. She's a lesbian.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Damn, she got some big old fucking titties, though. I'll give her that.
She does.
Yeah, she
Welcome
has a
to the
little
channel. Big old titties.
Type to a day to work. Like, because she says, "Oh, he was on site
They're
all day
better looking
working
too.
and whatnot." Like, no, this is the girl that dates somebody who like weighs 90 pounds and does screenwriting. Like,
yes,
She just gives me lesbian vibes. I can't get over how much.
Yeah, no, she's definitely got a Forces female T-shirt, right? Like that's. But also, someone said big old titties, and I think it merits this. So, friend of the channel.
I've been talking the whole time. And, nobody knew it because I muted myself.
What?
Way to ruin that by talking while there's a bumper going.
I don't even know how you do that. You just jailbroke the meme. How'd you?
It sounded kind of cool. I thought so.
Yeah, it's no
I was
worries.
thinking this whole time about how she looks like a lesbian, and I was like, "Why is nobody saying anything?" She looks like a lesbian. I think she's a liar.
Yeah, so when I play a video, everything will get muted. But okay, the smell of booze was still oozing
And
from
that
his
boobs look better
pores.
than hers. Yeah.
You're new to
I
streaming,
hope
aren't
so.
you, Sparkles?
I love the one girl on the panel already sizing her up like I'm prettier.
Well, my tits are better, and she looks like a lesbian, and I hate her freaking little smirk on her face.
Yeah, I was
Okay,
gonna say.
chat. Anyone who says that women can get along and believes in equality and peace,
So lie.
this bitch on the channel who's not showing her face, by the way, doesn't even know this broad and is picking fights across the pond. Like,
No, I know. I have issues with being really
That's
mean to
some
women.
female shit right
I'm working on it. I'm making friends.
I have issues with being
making
mean to
friends.
women too. It's okay because I'm a man.
I'm trying. I just, if they would stop being so annoying all the time.
How do you think we feel?
Yeah, yeah, some of them do suck. But apparently,
Well,
this
that's what
one's
this
having a
story's
hard time
about.
with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Well, I very much. Okay. He just come back from working on a building site all day. A building site.
I'd
Yeah.
love to, after you've had a
Say
shower.
construction.
She did not.
Though the
She's
image of him
definitely
getting
dirty.
sweaty and dirty is a big turn on. I also know he's been wearing the same clothes all day. I'd love to. After you've had a shower, I reply with a smile, and then you go like, "No, bitch."
Look at the book she has on display. Just like, look how much I know.
Again,
about
same book. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
You
I
don't
was
have to
never
see it.
worried
Shut up.
about upsetting Alex by asking him to wash off, partly because he's very big on hygiene and usually has 2 showers a day.
Oh, what else is
Well,
big?
I get it if you're
Showers.
like
That's too
working
many showers
construction
a
and stuff.
I hadn't even noticed the bookshelf, but now that it was pointed out, I'm like, why can't we see the titles? Why are you showing us the page? It's like, I imagine it's like one is how to win friends and influence people. The other one's like Mein Kampf, like right next to each other.
Yeah.
How do I come out as a lesbian?
I just think there's something about that kind of a shelf there's something pretentious about it. I can't even quite put my
I was
finger.
thinking the whole time she's pretentious looking.
Oh yeah, well, all of them, and like a lot of these books are like sect books too. It was just like I believe none of I don't believe you.
Watch
I just
so much on sex, but
assume
she's
you're
horrible at
pretentious
it.
if you're one of two kinds of British. You're either like Cockney, at which point I'm like you're probably uneducated, or you sound educated and you're British, therefore you're pretentious. Like there's really not an in-between.
I think it's probably like simpler books, like like an anthology of like Curious George stories, something like that.
Yeah, they're all like dirty Dr. Seuss books, like hop on cock.
Well, would it be better if she had the fucking Odyssey and fucking Plato's Cave and all? If she had the classics, would it even fucking matter? I mean,
She ain't reading Plato's Cave.
That's what I mean.
Well, I am curious now that Gord mentioned Curious George. Tail or no tail? What universe are you guys from in this Mandela effect? Tail.
There's a no tail version.
No, he has no tail. Look at a picture of Curious George. He doesn't have a tail.
Maybe not. I don't know. Fuck, man, that Mandela effect. Jesus Christ! It's a psyop, man.
How do you feel about Caillou?
Dude, I had one the other day and it was infuriating because obviously, if anybody knows things about Batman, so they were saying that in the 1966 Batman show, they never actually said same bat time, same bat channel. And I was like arguing with this guy in the chat. I was like, no, it most definitely does. Like I even have it like in the closer. They don't say it after every episode, but they say it quite a bit. And the guy's like, no, you're wrong. It's the Mandela effect, my friend. You, sir, have been fooled. And I was like, no, man, I own the whole thing on Blu-ray. So then I just, left because, I'm not going to argue with someone on that. There's no reason to get my blood pressure up if they're not even going to do their own fucking due diligence. But speaking of not doing their own due diligence,
and giving him a blowjob, even though he smelled real bad. This chick is special. I just want to smack her.
Yeah.
Look at her face.
One particular evening, he was very hungover, so much so that the smell of booze was still oozing from his pores. So although he made an effort for our date by showering and putting on a very nice aftershave, unfortunately, it wasn't enough. As the clothes came off and I bent down to give him head, I was struck by a foul smell. I don't think that alcohol is particularly like a foul smell. I mean,
no, it was a period of time where I was drinking so much. I actually had a girl tell me that my cum tasted like vodka.
Whoa.
There is a smell
That's
that
a
drunks
lot.
have.
I don't drink like that nowadays. This is about a decade ago.
I didn't
Bottle it up and call it gray goo.
It's really weird.
That was so gross.
That's very
Yes,
good. Very good. Very good.
Because I didn't know how to raise the issue without making it feel bad, so I just kept going while holding my breath. That was a big mistake. Because I held my breath, my body forced me to take in a big gulp of air all at once, and I promptly threw up in my mouth. Horrified, but still not quite sure what the hell to do, I peered up at Drew. I thought his name was Alex.
Wait, keep going. She completely gives away that this is fake.
Yeah.
Okay. In the mercifully paragraph, it's totally not real.
Okay. Mercifully, his eyes were closed, so without really thinking about it, I swallowed the vomit, which was thankfully mostly liquid, as I hadn't eaten much that day. Doubt.
See? Lies.
Yep.
No way.
She said it's not their own lies.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, really? You're built like a fucking opera singer. She's a Viking woman. But before stopping and excusing myself to get a glass of water. Oh, you don't stop mid blowy.
Right.
I do what I want.
It was like it was like one. Yeah, that's another reason that I know this is bullshit.
Do it just to
if you're
torment the man.
stopping mid blowjob, you could tell the guy that you threw up in your mouth. It was like, no, it's fine. I'll wash it off later.
I'd do it just to fuck with him.
Just keep going. You could throw up on me, and then we would deal with it after you finish the task. Okay, like if you gotten over the halfway point where I was like, no, I'm almost there.
Just pat him on the stomach really quick. We're done now. We're good.
Yeah, let's
Halfway.
give each other a towel. Huh?
Just pat him on the stomach. Say it. We're done now. Walk away.
I'll never knew if Drew realized what happened. He probably fucking felt awesome. Like a bunch of different things are contracting.
So,
who
dude, that
knows?
girl totally threw up in her mouth, bro.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I totally have a fetish now. I had no idea about me, but I learned about myself last night. I'll never know if Drew. Yeah. So.
Yeah, she's in a different relationship. She's talking about somebody else. She used his name too. It's fucked up.
Oh my God, these pictures are.
Yeah, I know they're so narcissistic and annoying. I just want to.
Yeah, I know. Her and I would get along so well. Yes, I would not smack her at all.
Yeah,
I'd be so nice to her.
This is not one person I want to be stuck in an elevator with.
Her face. With her being with the way she looks, I bet she's too horrible in bed.
Oh yeah, she just lays there, right?
That's a layer.
She's no fun.
You got to climb. You can do all the work.
Yeah. It was like, ma'am, can you put down your selfie stick while we're?
Yes, please. Can you stop taking pictures of just yourself during?
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, just to get a full body shot, she needs an obscenely long selfie stick.
I'm so cute. That's what she looks like.
Oh my God, I just couldn't believe it.
Push her down some stairs a little bit.
Yeah, okay, I found this one. As if we already didn't know this. Extreme heat can age you as fast as a smoking habit. Go like anywhere in the fucking South. And you will see people walking around looking like raisins. Of course.
The sun will. It's
especially if it's over like 300 degrees.
That scared me. I was like, "Oh, is that it?"
Actually, to be fair, if I could be serious for just uno momento here, this is literally my headcanon for why Obi-Wan went from looking like Ewan McGregor to fucking Alec Guinness over the course of 19 years.
Oh, I'll buy it.
Yeah.
The dry desert heat. I don't know.
Of Tatooine. Yeah, I've always aged him super fast. Yeah.
It's like a different kind
Have you ever been to Israel?
Too.
There's
Not
no
like
women in their 30s. You can't find them. They don't exist because they go from young to old like overnight. Because
I'm 39.
Desert air.
Well, it's that space desert too.
Do you live
It's
in
not
Israel?
like
You
You don't live in Israel.
Oh, I didn't hear that part. I was
Israel.
so
Oh, you're talking about Israel. Another time about Tatooine.
I love the fact that she's assumed that Jay was talking about like all women ever. Like, yeah, women they don't exist in their 30s. They go
He's like, you fucking liar. I'll push you down the stairs
What do you mean?
too.
Yeah, I did it. I projected it on myself.
It's all good. All right. So I think we got the gist of that. There's always a couple like that. This doesn't merit going through the whole thing. I think we can all agree. Yes, this is definitely a thing.
Yeah.
Here's also one that I found that is definitely a thing. Robots with eyes more likely to be perceived as having a mind. Like, yes, anything that has like facial features as opposed to, you would assume.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I don't even know if that merits.
Yeah, it's just like, okay. It's like, all
Yeah.
right.
Did you see the thing where they found out like AI can look at just the eyeball of a person and know if they're male or female, and they don't know why it can do it?
Because they're planning on killing us.
I'm more curious why an AI can look at just the eye and know male or female, but we have people that think there's 56 other fucking genders.
Exactly.
I was trying to figure out how I was going to say it, but it was like, yeah.
We had a story on a couple on the show a couple weeks ago where these guys, and I still don't think it's a good idea, but they're like, well, we have this AI program and we just programmed it to feel pain. And
great idea.
That doesn't seem that's not problematic in every way.
That was real.
All right, now let's upload that to Starlink and mix it in with Grok. Well, this will be a great idea.
They're just programming it with like Billie Eilish songs.
Oh shit! That sounds like a Rick and Morty episode, dude.
Yeah, he's just like blame.
I saw this.
Mono
This is fucking weird.
Dark
I thought
Tower.
this was fake at first.
Yeah, so did I. As a matter of fact, I was gonna if you didn't end up coming on, I was gonna end up sending this to you just because.
I'm afraid of water. I'm afraid of the ocean. Oh, this looks like a ghost type Pokemon.
It does.
Oh, okay.
Alien fish with huge body, sharp teeth, and gaping mouth caught by terrified fishermen. And
Sounds like my ex-wife.
What the fuck? No, that's not real. That is not real.
That
no way.
Looks like
Smash
a
a pass on
skull,
that.
alien skull.
it looks like a gray.
Yeah, that looks like the skull in like Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Straight
Yeah,
up.
it does.
The rip.
I just came up here for a hug.
This guy is like, fishing with his kid.
This is just live action Megamind.
Awesome.
Dude, that looks like 90s like alien. CGI, dude. Like it looks like 90, like, oh my god, it does not look real.
Throw it back.
Fuck, I ain't touching it.
Does this thing have a name? Has this been discovered before? Is this new?
Yeah, that's why I want to. A fisherman was left shocked after he caught a strange looking creature which has been dubbed an alien. With its large bulbous body, tiny eyes, and gaping mouth, it's easy to mistake this fish for something out of this world. The terrifying discovery was made in the northern part of the Pacific Ocean by a deep sea fisherman, Roman Federtsov.
Good job, you did it.
All that. It looked like
So close.
it could have been taken straight from a movie set. He identified the creature as an Apoptoxicus ventricosus. Friend of the channel, Latin.
You got it.
Yeah.
Aptocyclus ventricosus. I think that's how you.
It's a lumpfish.
Expelliarmus.
Exactly.
Smooth lumper sucker. It sucks them lumpers.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
suck
All right.
the
Oh yeah.
lumps.
You've been struck by a smooth lumper sucker.
Wow. Smooth on it.
Edible? I mean, okay, I won't
Fishy,
lie.
are
If it
you-
didn't look like that by the time of eating, I'd probably try it.
Yeah, I'll still try it. I'm Asian. We
Yeah.
fucking-
I'll try anything once. I was
Beautiful.
like,
Why?
he dubbed it as beautiful.
Apparently edible? Why would you try?
Why
Why
not?
apparently- why
Why
does he
It
not?
looks like it might be grape flavored. Do you guys think it's grape flavored? Friend of the channel.
The only problem I would have with eating this is that, like, I'm not Asian. We cut the heads of the fish off before we prepare them, and I don't know where the head starts and ends on this thing. It is just a head.
Yeah.
You just
I
go
like
for it.
Piranha Pout here. It probably tastes like dreams.
Okay, you.
Quote of
So
the night.
naughty.
Megamind or alien
Mhm.
species is marine species of marine ray fish that can grow up to 44 cm. I have no point in reference because we're American.
It's a foot and a half.
Shut up, Gourd. No. All right. Its unique appearance seems to have been exaggerated by some swelling, likely due to the pressure change when it was brought up to the surface, resulting in its bloated body. According to What's the Jam?
That's propaganda to hide this is an alien fucking fish.
Oh, okay. This is like whatever the fuck this is. Either
That's like the aquatic version of the thing. That's like they find that thing they found at the Norwegian camp there.
Kill me. Kill me.
This thing has is that some type of flounder then, huh?
I would
Three
assume.
eyes. What's on its head?
You heard the
Yeah.
way
He's
Sammy's
dedicated his
stuttering,
life
he's floundering
searching
for
for
words.
creatures of the unknown. The brave man spends most of his life at sea on a trawler in Murmansk, in the northwest part of Russia, and has garnered more than 600K followers on the gram, who are chomping at the bit to see his next frightening undersea creature.
Is he Russian? Makes sense because they do dangerous shit.
Yeah,
Russian.
Yeah, they're
This is,
crazy.
this looks like an angry Russian fish.
That thing's crazy, man.
Yeah, he's like, I bite your pee hole. Stop it.
Like you can't tell
Star.
what it's looking at.
Can I keep him?
No.
I want him.
What isn't it looking at?
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems to have all of its bases
It
covered.
is infected with the G virus. Like
It swam too close to Chernobyl.
Oh Jesus!
What the
That looks like something.
That's the
like you'd
chick
see,
that
like,
we
in a-
just talked about.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Heyo.
Likened to a Dr. Seuss character for its bright color and strange shape. Yeah, I would
Nice
not
way of
eat it
putting
in
it,
a
I
box. I would not eat it with a fox. I would not eat it
Wow.
here nor there. I would not eat this
Why is
anywhere.
its tongue like that?
I don't know. It almost kind of looks like a Japanese dragon.
Yeah.
It looks like suffering. It looks like it's
It
suffering.
looks like they pulled its stomach out. That's what that looks
Yeah.
like, right? Like the hook went in and
Screaming on the way out.
being a
it
fish sucks. The
Brundle
way you
fish.
die is there's no good way to die as a fish. You die by getting eaten, by caught on a hook.
and then getting eaten.
Yeah, and then getting eaten.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it never ends by not being eaten by something.
Yeah,
Never.
you don't see a lot of like old fish with monocles and beards. Like,
Nope.
back in
No.
my fish day.
Well, I
Nope.
watched the thing about is there a way if like that they do have like studies and stuff about do fish feel pain and is there a proper way to kill fish? They still don't know for sure if fish feel pain or not. They think
Oh
they
yeah,
don't.
stab it
No,
and see
Kurt
what it
Cobain
does.
said
And
it
you know,
is.
cucumbers, they make like a noise, like they're yelling when they get cut from the vine or whatever.
Yeah, tomatoes
I've taken
scream when
apart
you
my
cut them.
catches
It
before.
is very funny to me
Cucumbers do
that
too.
like plants do feel pain, and they also alert like other plants
They
in
do.
the area that they're in danger.
Yep. Vegans, hello. You're making
Yeah,
them
you
scream.
cruel bastards.
Also, why is there a question about whether or not fish feel pain? Again, I cut the head of a catfish off one time after a catch, and like you could see nerve endings. If there's nerve endings, I imagine they can feel fucking pain.
Well,
Yeah, those are
yeah,
there for a
I don't
reason.
remember. I don't remember. It was a while ago when I watched it with my kids, so I remember just know that they were trying to figure out. There's
It's
a way.
just one
They
of the
said the
many
best way
lies
is to
that
cut their head off.
pescatarians
So
tell themselves. No, Kurt Cobain said it's okay to eat fish because they don't have any feeling.
nice.
But,
Are you
yeah.
finished?
well,
No more
yeah.
fish.
Those are-
That last person chick probably smelled like fish.
Yeah, I think we can all attest to that, and or she would barf because you have BO. Also, yeah, that stuck-up bitch was like, oh, we just got done having sex, and like he sweat a little bit, so he smells, and it's like you're some fucking picnic.
she
Well,
literally
my
has
kids
Are there no
they
mirrors
didn't
in your
when we were
house,
doing it one
madam?
time. She can go whine to someone else.
All right, let's see. Extreme online violence may be linked to the rise of 0 to 100 killers, experts say. Criminal justice specialists call this new approach to identify emerging type of murderer with no prior convictions. Yes, they're called Twitter users, and seriously, the rise of 0 to 100. I do like that. That's what they're calling them. 0 to 100 killers who go from watching torture, mutilation, and beheading videos in their bedroom to committing murder. Suggests there could be a link between extreme violence online and in real life.
Now
criminal justice.
this is literally propaganda to try and ask for internet censorship. Like I remember being like in 6th grade or however old I was when YouTube first came out, back when there was like no moderation, and watching like self-immolation videos or people like there was one video of a cop doing a routine traffic stop, and while he's giving a ticket to the driver, a dude gets out of the back and just guns the cop down. Like all sorts of shit like that existed in way early.
Oh,
YouTube.
I saw that video.
And no, this is the point I'm getting at is I never motherfucking killed anybody that you guys know of. This is literally propaganda to scare you into being like, oh, the internet has dangerous shit and it could lead to more killers. Like, no, these motherfuckers would have found something to make them want to kill regardless.
Well, you remember the
I
OG.
missed the
YouTube. Jay, what were you saying? Do I remember what?
I was saying the OG Faces of Death videos. Those were around forever.
Yeah,
people watched them all the time. I don't think they led to murders.
During the whole it's like during the 2000s when you got what you guys are talking about was like there's this journalist that got beheaded on that was like one
Charlie
of the
Hebdo.
first like beheading videos. I forget what his name was, but
wasn't his name Charlie Hebdo?
No. This was like a way before that. This was like
really?
Yeah, it was like Daniel something, I want to say. I forget what his name was, but yeah, it was all over like ABC, and it was like one of like the first like beheading videos that actually kind of like surfaced, like, you know, it was the whole like when like YouTube and like, you know, the internet was like starting to, you know, get all big and everything. I do remember
This
that.
is like the jihadi John guy was doing the beheadings. That guy, remember, like the dude who would do them, who's actually an American.
It's too bad that YouTube wasn't monetized back then, because that's a clever name for a channel, Jihadi John. Like that would, I guarantee you, Hassan would interview him.
Yeah. Oh, you'd be swinging on his balls. Okay. Something Zionist. Let's continue. Criminal justice experts advocated a new approach inspired by counterterrorism to identify an emerging type of murderer with no prior convictions after cases such as Nicholas Prosper, who killed his mother and siblings and planned a primary school massacre. Jonathan Hall, the government's independent reviewer of terrorism legislation, said there was a new threat cohort combining terrorists who were radicalized online and those who had gone down the rabbit hole into a dark world. Well, I guess you and me are screwed, Leon.
I've been radicalized a long time ago.
But he said there are quite a lot of similarities. They are isolated loners, boys rather than girls. The internet is obviously central, and quite a high proportion of have neurodivergence. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah, and I'm not saying
That's
that
another
people
tryout, by the way, saying neurodivergence, and like do you remember George Carlin's bit on this? How they went from like shell shock to, and he branched it all the way to like PTSD, and how we keep like soft locking words and whatnot. Like neurodivergence, say autism or say retarded. Like that's what it is.
or crazy. I remember when they tried doing this, when they would say people who are suicidal, they're like he has a chemical imbalance, and I was like.
Yeah, well, that's why they got all the kids hooked on drugs, because chemical
Yeah.
imbalances.
No,
But they're not hooked on drugs anymore. They're wrestling with their demons.
You know,
Well, remember, don't be hooked
and
on
now
drugs,
like
you're hooked on
I
chronic.
love arguing when I call someone a lunatic on Twitter, and they're like, "You're ableist," and it was like, "Shut up."
Can I just add to this?
No, I'm saying that they are a bug that likes the moon. They're a lunatic, guys.
Can I just say, so with this, this article is like, okay, they're talking about neurodivergent, this, loner type that. How many of these people were actually goaded by the Home Office or by the FBI to do whatever acts that they're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, we know that they do that. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know. It's just
I
like
completely agree.
Fear-mongering. This is just a bunch of fear mongering.
Yeah, but
because it assumes that there's nothing in those people that is inclined to do things like that before they start searching this kind of stuff. When obviously, if you have somebody who has a fascination or interest in killing, there's a really good chance if they have the internet, this is the kind of stuff they're going to seek out.
Yeah, well, it was like, what was that? I remember the one thing that sticks with me about the Virginia Tech shooter. Like they said, like he drove around for like 3 weeks listening to like Drowning Pool, Let the Bodies Hit the Floor on repeat, and it was like,
yeah,
no one's gonna call this guy out. Well, it was like, hey.
By the way, they try and make it such a weird thing. It's like, oh, he was listening to a song called "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor" on repeat. Like, dude, if you listen to "Over the Rainbow" for 3 weeks on repeat, you would still be crazy. Listening to the same song.
That would be more worrying, to hear.
I believe in nurture and nature. I think there's more to it than just,
Well, they used to take the Barney songs and play them for terrorists on repeat because it drove them insane.
Well, shoot, you remember that classic scene in I was gonna say, do you remember that classic scene in A Clockwork Orange? Well, they didn't play an on the nose song like the Bodies Hit the Floor. They played "Singing in the Rain" while he's beating an old man to death.
And one of my favorite like low budget horror movies, Insidious. They didn't play some scary song, they played Tiny Tim's Tiptoe Through the Tulips, and like that was way more unsettling than if he was like listening to Rammstein or something like something like that. These people are all up their own
Dead
ass.
Space when they made a
so
Twinkle
obvious.
Twinkle Little Star really creepy.
Yeah.
Oh, you said Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. Did anybody see what has become my favorite community note about the Itsy Bitsy Spider?
No.
Okay, someone tried posting some like motivational thing on X. This is only like 4 or 5 days ago, maybe a week ago, and it was like, remember, the Itsy Bitsy Spider, despite the rain, still made up that water spout. And the community notes comes in with, it is important to note the sun came out and dried up all the rain.
Yeah.
It's
I
true.
love. Yes, I know this story as well, Mo. I think that's hilarious. Yeah, Malcolm McDowell actually ran into Fred Astaire after A Clockwork Orange came out, and Fred Astaire like wouldn't talk to him for what he did for Singing in the Rain.
Wow.
I've never heard that story. That's amazing.
I mean, and I don't know very much about Fred Astaire, but like getting like chastised by him, like that one would sting, right? That wouldn't feel very good.
I heard he has 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Under the channel. All right, let's keep going. We have to be stark about this. This behavior couldn't have existed without the internet, because it is the source of the idea that certain types of violence are the solution. No,
that's such a stupid.
What? Before that, it was video games and music. Before that, it was like comic books. Like,
it's such an it's like, well, this basically it's saying that we couldn't have people searching for things on the internet if the internet didn't exist. It's like, thank you, Sherlock, but well done. Are you freaking kidding me?
No,
it's like you're saying the most obvious thing imaginable.
It all makes
I know that, like myself, Gourd, you are a religious man, and last I recall, Cain did not have YouTube, but he still kind of fucked his brother with a rock.
Yeah,
it's like it's like he messed him up without the internet. But we know he was thinking YouTube. He was like,
just
got a feeling.
Yeah. He knew it was getting invented. He was like, oh, I need to kill somebody now. My brother.
It's like, I need to invent a cell phone and record this for the next Cain.
Likes.
I watched men beat smack each other in the face violently, so I need to go smack someone.
Yeah, what a lot of people don't know is Cain and Abel are actually black. We was Cains and shit.
Yeah.
They was.
Cain was the first ableist.
Friend of the channel, we wasery. Yeah, so
I've been really into watching smack fighting lately, so.
I think prophetic apathetic does make a very good point, though.
That's true.
Yes. Breathing would be difficult.
They have toys of Skibbity Toilet at freaking Walmart. You know that? Toys. Why?
Because of the internet. Skibbity
Why?
Toilet.
What
I've
did you do with
seen
it?
these things. There's tons of them. Tons. There's different kinds. You go to Five Below, there's more there. There's like grab bag, Skibbity Toilets. I'm like, and my kid's like, can I have one? I'm like, you may not have that in my house.
It's not happening.
Yeah, my kids hate it, so luckily.
Good.
I'm always here to assert my dominance.
That's good.
Yes.
My kid loves Minecraft. I straight up told her I was not taking her to the Minecraft movie. She can go with her aunt. And then I realized, fuck, she wants to see it and I can make content out of it. Maybe I will take her.
It looks horrible. It looks so bad.
Now it's on the table.
Yeah, my kids all said
I
how
think
bad
of all
it
the
looked.
bullshit my parents had to take me to and like sit through, and then I'll see it as an adult going like, oh, bless their hearts.
Normally my kid knows when shit looks bad, by the way, because Jay, you said your kid said it looks bad. Normally mine does as well. She's great with being like, no, it looks like shit. I don't know what, that's how deeper level Minecraft runs. She doesn't, I don't think she cares. I think she knows. I just don't think she cares. It's Minecraft, so good enough. Like the same way we were all for Disney Star Wars at first. Like, it's more Star Wars, so we'll and it turned out to be bad. I guarantee you she's gonna come out and be like, never mind, that was bad.
As long as she doesn't ask for the toys. The toys are just Jack Black in a tight shirt. It's like, what is
That's
I was
Jack Black and a tight
wanting
shirt.
the Jack Black action figure.
Yeah, they're just Jack Black toys. It's like, what? Who ran this? Like, just
Dude, especially for like for those of us that are parents that grew up with like Tenacious D, Jet Black. Like, this guy's a toy. Like,
Yeah,
what? Like, do you remember when they made like RoboCop cartoons and Mortal Kombat cartoons aimed at kids?
Oh yeah. No, I always keep talking about this. We were in the weirdest generation where we had all these really violent IPs with Saturday morning cartoons and toy lines. So like, Rambo, RoboCop, Toxic Avenger, Terminator, all of them. All of them had like Saturday morning cartoons. And then you're like, well, can I watch the movie? My parents were like, fuck no, you can't watch Toxic Avenger.
Toxic Avenger is awesome.
It is, yeah, and I love the cartoon, but
I didn't know Toxic Avenger had a cartoon. I love the movie.
Oh, it had
a
Saturday morning cartoon. Yeah, and I mean, I don't consider myself one who likes to like withhold things from kids. Little kids shouldn't watch trauma movies. I'm just...
No, it will cause them a lot of psychological trauma.
Yeah. I do have to draw the line at that. Speaking of someone, so like I remember when I saw The Exorcist, I was probably too young to see it. My dad was like, my mom was all upset, going like, how did he watch it? And he's like, did you watch it? I was like, yeah. It scared the shit out of you, didn't
scare me at all.
I was like, yes, it did. And he's like, well, that'll be punishment enough. That was a little much for fourth grade Sam. Also because I didn't know what an exorcist was, so I was just going like, so this old guy sees a statue, he's gonna like go crazy and start killing everybody. Now my buddy's older brother's like, just watch this one. Like by the middle I'm going like, the hell is wrong with this little girl?
Well, I would sit and watch my parents. My dad is obsessed with scary movies, and I watched from my doorway while my parents were watching Tales from the Crypt. That one gave me like the movie. That one gave me nightmares, horrible nightmares. The movie one, I think it's Tales from the Crypt. Where
there was one movie that scared me as a child, and I say this as somebody that I saw Scream when I was like, again, I'm gonna show how young I am here compared to all you guys. But I was like 3 or 4 when Scream came out. And my mom thought I was young enough to not get it, so I sat on her lap while she was watching it. By the way, no, I did get it. I remember that fucking garage door scene is buried in my mental. But no, the only movie that ever scared me as a kid was Mars Attacks.
Dude, Mars Attacks freaked me out.
I hated that movie.
I hated it too. But
I love it now, but yeah, I did not like that movie when it first came out, and it's always the part where where like the alien bites off Pierce Brosnan's finger. Like I hated that part.
For me, it was when the dude, like the humans and aliens have first contact, and the dude releases the dove, and the aliens just like murder it with all that just whatever from their fingers, and you see the dove's like charred body fall. Like, it freaked the fuck out of me.
Yeah. There were certain things like, so whenever like Hook was on, like I would have to like run into the kitchen when the boo box scene happened. Like, I had a huge problem with that. I didn't like the wolves in Beauty and the Beast. That part freaked me out.
I did not see
Christmas movie with the claymation and the bells. The bells, that scared the crap out of me when I was little. When they'd ring the bells for the Christmas songs. Claymation.
Oh, I also was freaked out by Edward Scissorhands. That
was a little creepy. The one that got me was like the Twilight Zone stuff, like the one with the wing, the dude on the wing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Nightmare at 20,000 feet.
How about Outer Limits? You guys ever watch the Outer Limits?
Oh yeah.
There's a couple episodes.
Not until I was already old enough to not be afraid of it.
Funny thing now about that Twilight Zone episode is basically he looks like a furry anymore.
Me too.
Oh, like if I was to watch that now.
If you watch it now, you look at his costume, it's like kind of just looks like a furry anymore.
Makes my stomach hurt.
That's scary.
And Ren and Stimpy, that was the worst. I hated watching Ren and Stimpy and Our Monster.
My parents
made my stomach hurt every time.
My parents would not let me watch Ren and Stimpy and Rocko's Modern World because they're like this is I don't know if it was the animation or what, but they're just like there's something wrong with this show. You can't watch it, blah blah. But like everyone around.
Yeah,
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
It's wild because like my mom would let me watch Die Hard, but wouldn't let me watch Cow and Chicken.
Oh yeah, that one too. Cow and Chicken. Yeah, that one too.
Oh, that's so ugly. It's all so ugly.
I see. I watched all that stuff. I remember my parents rented me the like a VHS copy of the HBO Spawn cartoon, and then like I remember my parents like arguing in the kitchen. My dad's like, "What the fuck, Sal?" And he was like, "I didn't know it's a comic book, Mary."
I like that.
How the hell should I know? But there's like a pedophile murderer running around in an ice cream truck. Then they went through my comic book collection and realized like I was beyond all hope, and they're like, "Yeah, you can watch whatever the fuck you want."
He's got to learn someday. Yep. God damn it!
I remember being like 6 years old and reading the issue of Lobo where he cuts off Santa's head, and my dad's the one that gave it to me. He's like, "You like comic books? I bet you like this one." I think he was trying to send me a message, but
what was the message?
No.
In case any of y'all have youngins at home watching, cover their ears. 3, 2, 1. Turns out Santa's not real.
Impossible. Get him out of here. Yeah.
I can't believe how long my son believed in Santa. My oldest, he was way too old.
She's not to out her kid for being retarded on stream.
No, what? I'm not gonna say how old he was. I'm not. It's really bad. But yeah.
I remember when I found out, I like sat my parents down and I like demanded that they stop lying to my little sister.
Oh yeah,
that's what my second did. That's how my youngest found out. So young as my second was like, "That's it. I'm tired of the lies."
You want the truth? You can't handle the truth.
No, I kept it. I kept it under wraps because she was a few years younger than me. But like I was just upset by that. I didn't even care that he wasn't real. I was just more upset. I was like, we're just gonna continue doing this.
Second came up to me, he was like, "I think he's old enough to know the truth now. I'm tired of the lies. I can't sit around and let you keep saying Santa's real."
I think kids should be told the moment they understand anything that Santa is not real. It's the most useless lie you tell kids. A, once they find out, they're gonna be like, "Wow, my parents lied to me for a really long time." And B, you're giving credit to a fictional character for the gifts you bought, idiot.
That's why they only get
tell them immediately.
You ruined Jacob's evening.
Well, what always bothered me about Santa is they never they tell them to ask. They tell you to ask for presents and what you want, and then you never get what you want. So how's Santa real? You never.
If I wish I had the self-awareness as a kid to be like, does the tooth fairy know?
I hate the tooth fairy. I tell this story all the time because I love this story, and it's that so my kid within the span of a year, my kid went from. It turned like last Christmas asking what do you want, this whole this sentence, not the last because she's 10 now, but when she was like 9 or so, the whole Santa thing, and she goes, I know Santa's not real, right? I was like, no, but I'm glad you're telling me now. So yeah, I've known for like 3 years. It just always made you so happy. And I was like, okay, that's a really good empathy thing. I'm so glad. But now when she wrote her Christmas list this past year, she writes like 6 or 7 things, then writes, "You're gay," and then wrote a few more things. So she's throwing "you're gay" in the middle of the fucking list.
Amazing.
Oh,
based.
Taught her well. You taught her well.
Based.
Well,
kudos.
Let's see. It is 2:30 the second hour. Jay.
Yes.
Why don't you tell us what's going on?
Yeah.
The weather? Oh yeah. So there is a massive tornado going on right now outside of my house. It's kind of crazy. So if I lose power, it's because of that.
Nice. Excellent.
Oh, I thought it was because God hated you.
Maybe.
Two things can be true at once. All right. So yeah, this is bullshit. I saw this upcoming story, and again, usually don't read the articles. I always just read the headlines. But this one caught my eye, and we could not talk about this. So lawnmower mistakes. Professional landscapers cringe when they see these 5 easily avoidable mower errors.
First image
Yeah,
is like
well-
body parts like all over the
All
lines.
over
Like,
the-
okay, here's how you avoid this.
When I was in
Depot?
8th grade, I got a really, really bad haircut. Like it was I was so embarrassed by it. That weekend I was helping my old man fix the mower. And so like obviously nothing fucking happened with it. We were just under it like a chain share or whatever. But when I came out to school that week and people were making fun of me for my haircut, I was like, no, I was helping my old man fix the mower, and like the blades turned on and it got my hair. I'm so lucky to be alive. And I committed to the fucking bit. And I got people from going to making fun of my hair for feeling so sorry for me and happy I'm still alive. Like, dodge the
That's
fuck.
such
It
a
was
whack
great.
lie. That's just out there. Oh my God.
Way to commit. Mowing the
lawnmower did
lawn
it.
seems like it's one of the simplest jobs in the yard. You just fire up the mower and push it over the yard. It's simple as vacuuming a rug. How fucking wrong you could be. However,
My
Suck it
grandpa
into
would
the
see one.
vacuum.
Right.
what there, Sparkles?
Talking to the Furbies again, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, I just thought Sparkles said something.
I did
Oh,
too.
I was just thinking, my grandpa would sit and ride in one, just ride it. I was talking myself.
Oh yeah, we got this old guy. He does it every single day. I just think he just like fucking hates his wife and just doesn't want to be in the house.
It's his me time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like you clearly did this yesterday. I don't,
Like it's raining, it's thunder and lightning. Gotta get done.
Yeah, when it's my time, it's my time. I'm mowing the
You have
fucking lawn.
rocks in your lawn. It's not
He's
even
like,
lawn.
please hit me. Like,
Rocks.
Yes.
It's the only time the wife isn't talking to me about the neighbors.
You always got to hear about the grandkids. It's always with the grandkids. Let's see. However, grass is a living thing. And mistreating it can lead to huge problems. Whether you cut your grass too short or forget to sharpen your lawnmower blades. I've never done that in my life. Although I don't think my lawn's like big enough to be like problematic where you're really wearing down the giant steel blades here. These lawn care mistakes can damage or even destroy your grass. I spoke to a lawn care expert about common lawnmower mistakes and how to avoid them. And
Little Miss Anonymous needs to trim her bush. I was reading in the chat. She needs to trim her bush, so this will help her be able to learn how to trim her bush.
All right. Friend of the channel, Bush Trimmers. Sharpening too little or too much.
Stupid. Sorry.
This stream brought to you by Womanscaped.
Poor mower blade maintenance is a common lawnmower mistake. Many people don't bother to sharpen their lawnmower blades. This is a big mistake because dull, chipped, or burred lawnmower blades won't mow currently. I thought I was going to say correctly, but I was wrong. Rather than slice through the grass, they tear at it, making a more ragged cut that can cause disease. It's simple to sharpen your lawnmower blades. You just flip it over, remove the blades.
This guy's a nerd. He's a nerd for lawnmowers. This is a dude.
Oh, for sure.
Yep.
This is such like a millennial thing. It's like, instead of just like going out there mowing the fucking lawn, now there's gonna be like a whole fucking subculture, a bunch of fucking millennial dudes hanging out at Home Depot talking about, I got these Kinzu fucking blades from Japan.
With a
for my
fucking man
I need
like,
they bought their
your
flannel
blades?
at like Express in the mall. Like
I need some information. Rather than slice through grass, they tear at it, making for a ragged cut that can cause disease.
I know.
I like how the one questioning that is the Gourd King. Is he like, are my subjects in danger? Like,
no, it's just like it's like cutting your grass wrong can cause disease. What are you talking about?
I'm just waiting for some hipster type to just like watch me like mowing my lawn. It's like, dude, your blade maintenance.
Imagine like being a father
That's why you're
and you go
getting this,
outside.
bro.
You go outside and you see your sons incorrectly cut the grass, and you're like, my kid has AIDS.
Autistic with lawnmowers instead of trains.
This article is full of affiliate code links, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, of
Hank
course.
will say about this article. I want to know what Hank
They're
will
like,
say.
this one from Amazon will do the trick, but you can use a simple feather file like this one from Walmart. Yes, I'll do this.
A pocket sharpener? Why would I need to sharpen my pockets?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, that sounds dangerous.
Sammy,
Friend of the
if
channel,
you share my screen
pockets.
for a moment, I feel like we need a commercial break. We're actually the part of the show where we need to advertise our sponsors. You can get a nice. This show sponsored by Nissan. In fact, this Nissan Altima on sale 2012.
Wait.
Nice.
Yeah.
no.
Oops.
I have other questions.
You're not supposed to upload your whole camera roll, bro.
Do the Latino lovers come with the Ultima?
Yeah.
They
Phrasing.
look like the
Because
looks like
if
the
so,
damage
that's a
is
deal.
done.
Phrasing, Sammy.
Also,
this one gets gas mileage without the G.
the low price of
God,
$96, by the way.
This is my
Just switch
fault.
around. Switch those numbers around.
You had the car first.
I don't
Sorry,
think they're
couldn't resist.
using the wrong mower for the job. Sometimes you can get everything right, but you
I always
simply
use the
have
wrong mower for the
team
job.
For the job. It might be that you bought a cheap mower or a secondhand that isn't quite right for your yard, or you've upsized and your old electric mower just can't handle a larger lawn. I think we've all been there.
Last thing we need is a bunch of fucking 30-year-olds riding around with their fucking John Deeres, being all pretentious about it and shit. This is so like,
Oh, yeah, especially me. Like I got like these waspy suburbanite people where like this one guy has a golf cart, and then a couple of weeks later I saw another guy with like a golf cart, but like it had like ground effects on it. And then that same guy when driving by again, now his golf cart has like golf effects and like spinner rims. And then the other guy came driving back, and now his golf cart has like ground effects, spinner rims, and like outward facing fucking stereo speakers so everyone can hear his dumb music when he drives his fat kids who need to be walking up the block instead of running. And I can't wait to see how dipshit one tries to undercut dipshit number two. It's just turned into this nasty, like waspy.
How long until one of them ends up on the back of a truck bed getting repoed? Just a matter of time.
By the way, that's how you get violence. Okay, that's how you get 0 to 100. If I have to sit there, why I'm wondering if I spent too much on fucking DoorDash this month to like cover.
Yeah, let's go. I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's get violent over DoorDash.
And then I see these two dipshits wasting their money, and then it was like, no, that's how you go from 0 to 100. That's how I drive around, start listening to Drowning Pool on repeat, or But no, it's the lawnmower, right?
I like to listen to music without words when I get violent. Well, I mean, I don't get violent when I feel violent. There we go. Yeah, no words, just angry.
I listen to classical music when I drive because, like, I have very bad road rage.
You would.
I have to like apologize to people preemptively before they get in my car. I was like, I'm gonna wish diseases on people. And like so like there was one time I was driving my uncle to the airport, and he quotes me all the time where it's like some guy cut me off and I went, what the fuck? I thought COVID was killing people. And I meant it too. And I was like, why are there so many people
I'm
on
like
the
that
road?
when I go
right
grocery shopping. I'm horrible. I hate it. I'm like, I have rage when I'm. It's like, people move so slow. Why do you gotta be slow? Not everyone wants to sit there and be slow. That's just
I don't listening to music in the car depends on the seasons for me. Like during the winter, I don't listen to music in the car. I put YouTube on and run the Bluetooth or whatnot. But if it's spring, summer, or fall, I listen to music. But I also only drive with windows down, so everyone listens to music. So it's like, oh, sorry, like Nissan Altima next to me, you're also hearing the 5th opening from Naruto at like full volume.
Oh yeah, I got some Naruto songs on my playlist. I can't tell you how many red lights I pulled up to,
gosh.
and like Bluebird is just fucking like right.
I'm a house EDM, a lot of EDM electronic music.
I don't drive. I've never drove. I listen to music while I ride my bike.
Fair, very fair. I mean, that's the only way to ride your bike is if you don't have headphones on. What are you doing?
If it's nighttime, I'm driving in the winter. Like not only do I put on YouTube, I put on like supposedly true horror stories. So I'm driving around late at night. It's like and then this man broke into my home, and I was hiding in the closet, and like all this is like so. Whenever I take my kid to school in the morning, it's usually still dark because we have to get up super early and whatnot. And she's requesting this stuff. I'm worried I'm breaking her or I'm making her stronger. I just don't know which it is.
Yeah, I like to listen to a lot of those readings or people like reading excerpts of like Let's Not Meet. Because sometimes you'll get like a legit like scary stalker story, and then sometimes you'll just get like this try hard like 12-year-old girl who's like totally just blowing things out of proportion. Like, a man looked at me in a convenience store.
Well, I have tons of scary
That's
stories
not
of riding
me.
my bike at night, and I don't ride it at night anymore because I've been chased.
No, you should.
I've been robbed. Yeah, it's crazy.
Especially with those big old boobies. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Exactly.
believe
It'll slow you down too. Yeah.
So Sammy,
you're not
gang.
aerodynamic, you know what I mean?
Oh, I can be.
Yeah. I got to lead prep for the other stream I'm on tonight. So gang,
Buddy,
it's a
thank you for
pleasure.
stopping by. Yeah, we're gonna be wrapping up here.
Yo, Pop, it was nice meeting you. You're the only new face that it was awesome meeting you, brother. Hit me up
No, same
sometime.
here.
Love to have you on.
Thank you.
All the rest of you, much love as always, and enjoy learning about lawnmowers and grass-borne diseases while I'm gone.
Can't wait.
Well,
Have a
we
good
are-
one, Leon.
Leon, thank you, buddy.
Happy to do it,
Give
man.
my best, everyone. And yes, after my show, please go right into Late Night with the Gooch. He is he's a fine fella from up north. And
I've heard of him.
I'm from up north.
Oh yeah, are you in Canada?
No, not that north.
Oh. 51st state. All right, guys, we have about
Washington,
15 minutes
suckiest
left,
sucks. I hate
and
my
we're
sister
gonna
so
get
much.
a new segment on my show. We've been doing this for the last couple. I have been going undercover. I made a Blue Sky account. That's where everybody went after
made one
they.
too.
What is the IGN even talking about?
Huh?
Yeah, exactly.
I made one, but everyone's so whiny and crybaby there. I
Well,
know I'll get
you know,
banned. So
yeah, so I'll give you guys the rundown about me. So I am.
Wow, Demi Moore got robbed.
Oh no.
sad days.
I have no idea. Something going on.
Oh,
today?
I'm at her house, obviously.
Oh yeah. But yes, I am Frumble Riz Cakes. I'm a simple dinosaur out to fight injustice. And
Oh my God.
Goodness, you should have made the dinosaur
So,
a little bit cuter, though. It should be
so-
lovely.
so-
The biblically
here's-
accurate
here-
Tamagotchi.
Here's the game. We're trying to be a liberal woman between the ages of like 45 and 62, and we're just going to say annoying things that we can kind of like fly under the radar. You guys will
I can help you with
get
that.
the hang of it on this segment called Undercover Blue Sky.
Undercover blue sky. Undercover blue sky. On the beat, making the scene, taking in the sights. It's an echo chamber for little bitches. Undercover blue sky. Undercover blue sky.
Yes, we are back with another installment of Undercover Blue Sky. So let's get right to it. Anybody have any suggestion terms to type in? Last time we did was giving me this vibes. So or we could just jump up.
Sunday.
Yeah, let's see. Is there trends on this thing?
Oh yeah, I'm sure there's trends.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell this thing works.
It appears to be a carbon copy of
Old Twitter.
yeah, but it's just are they memorializing the Bond franchise because Amazon? Oh, well, actually, that's all right. That's pretty
fair.
big.
That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah. Friend of the channel, James Bond. R.I.P. Beautiful British bastard.
Why is her name Mikey?
I don't know. Nothing's happening. Oh yeah, this dipshit's on here. So let's see what he has to say. My trousers stayed up, and no one rushed me from the stage and slapped me. All things considered, it was a pretty. So I'm gonna
Get
go.
over it. Gosh, that was a while ago.
See what you did there. Have a great.
Oh, nice. No upper cases. This is good.
Yep.
This is good.
Well, let's give him. Let's give him
a heartseed. It has to be a heartseed lovey one.
Yeah, heartseed love one.
Yeah. There you go.
I have no idea.
I don't know what are they talking about.
What is he trying to say though? No one, oh, because of the Chris Rock thing. But how's that connected?
It wasn't funny. It was a terrible joke, and Mark Hamill has lost his mind. Sean Baker got a golden dildo. I don't know why.
Why is he holding that?
I think it's slightly triggering to be talking about a baker after the whole bread story.
Yeah. There's nothing happening tonight. The only thing that happened tonight is this episode of Another News. Nothing else.
Yep.
Okay. Australian newspaper.
Maybe they got really good takes on video games.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. How old is Kenneth?
What's his free?
Wait. We can guess. Let's guess. I don't know who Kenneth is, but let's all guess his age. How old is Kenneth?
52.
He's got to be 47.
I'm gonna say 17. I'm gonna say 17 because this is Blue Sky.
Yeah,
Kenneth?
if you're asking about him, for sure.
This isn't about who he is, just how old he is.
I never liked any Kenneths I've ever met.
Same, actually, yeah.
Oh, it's Gail Simone. I didn't even notice. Usually she has a. I'm gonna go with. No, I don't want to guess anything under 18 because.
Right, it'll give you away.
I'm gonna say 23 was a fun age.
It's the age that most young people lie about being when they're lying about being over 21.
Yeah.
By the time I hit like 30, there was like when I first got in my 30s, like I kept going like I'm 27. I don't fucking know how old I am anymore. That's
You're as a man, you were lying about your age when you hit 30. Why?
No, I wasn't lying on my age on purpose. It's like when you first like in the beginning of the year, you keep like fucking the date up when you're writing it down. It was just like eventually it was just I was going like, oh, like I just didn't know how old I was. Which is not a great sign for my cognitive development. Okay, 23 was the fun. Let's. No. Yeah, we're gonna have to type in something because they keep rambling about this Oscar. I have no idea who he is.
What the hell? What?
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Oh well, I mean, we could always type in Trump.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
There we go. Oh well, there we go. Oh, Jess Piper's on here. All these oh, great. JoJo from Jurors is here.
Oh, thank God she's here.
Oh,
I missed my JoJo from Jurors updates.
Anytime I see her on Twitter, I always put that that meme of I can't remember who the black guy is, where it's like, "Shut up, Grandma."
Oh yeah, but he's a piece of crap now. Hey, what does it mean when someone writes like they put period after each word, like it says Donald.
Oh, it's clapping back. Like this is not okay.
Yeah.
Emphasizing each word.
Yeah,
it's a Russian asset.
I love those posts where they'll say like one thing like a million times.
Wow, almost a half a dozen people made it to fucking Florida to protest Donald Trump. Amazing.
The tide is surely turning.
Yeah, they're gonna take it back.
Another thing too, when people are like, "Well, I won't be attending this," or I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure he's devastated." That
yeah, that's here. My
there was some
sucks. My kid's blocking everything.
There's some celebrities talking today for some reason I can't remember, but one of them was saying that they didn't have to stay here; they could leave whenever they wanted. And I'm like, well, then what is stopping you?
No, they leave.
You may go then.
No one wants you here anyways, probably.
This is a very negative platform.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody's
It's
fun.
quite
They don't seem very
toxic.
fun. They
They
just seem
aren't
like they're
fun at
repeating
all.
the same.
No, because
things
these
too.
people they have anger issues.
Yep.
They have no souls.
I thought I'd see some good memes, but you got to remember they can't.
They're all leftist memes, and a lot
Yeah.
of them are like insanely violent. Like
Oh, yeah.
it's nuts. But I'm gonna say here,
I like violence.
enough is enough. And then I'm gonna put the little emoji with the nails.
You should get to put the Ukrainian flag too.
Oh yeah, do we got the Ukraine flag?
Yeah, you should. I don't even know. I think it's UK, and it'll show up. Oh fuck, where is it?
Or put the trans flag.
Let's just go flag. Let's see. No. Oh wait.
Oh, they got that one and that one.
No. The trans flag's too much of a giveaway.
Or a heart. Just put a heart. Loves.
No, I gave the nails. The nails.
The nails is good then.
Fine.
Remember, we can't blow our cover, so the Ukraine flag would have been. Oh wait, someone said about. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I'm telling you guys, there's a science to this. Okay, because like if you look at like some of my alerts.
Oh
like,
wait.
Someone
Did they reply
replied,
to you?
"Slay Queen." I don't even know what the fuck.
That's it.
Somebody who follows you, bro.
Oh, I have no idea how many followers
Someone
I have.
from chat, dude. It's someone from chat.
I have 15 followers. I have 11 followers.
Nazi hater follows you. Vegan equality. Wait, what? Equality, animals love, peace, Democrat. I'm with her. It's just a fake dude.
Ooh.
That account might have
we're following
disappointment
Nazi
written all
hater
over
Pat,
it.
right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Indeed. Okay. So yeah, it's you. Ooh.
All right.
Let's we'll just type in vibes. Vibes is always fun.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving DC, and honestly, the vibes were not great.
Aw.
Sad.
Yeah. This one's gonna go all caps. I can only imagine.
Teardrop.
What?
Okay. I was gonna make a joke about.
Leave Doggo out of this.
Yeah, I was gonna reveal. Oh, you don't actually. What's kind of like a shitty, like backhanded way to say like showing your.
Still all caps in.
That person's a furry.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
Animals, privates is not okay. And then I'll make a suggestion. Could we?
No, that's a capital. Oh, what's happening?
What?
You're capitalizing. You're fucking blowing it, bro.
Oh, I am.
Yeah, you're blowing it.
Censor.
It's gonna be lower C.
Censure?
Censure?
That's fine.
This is
It's good. That's good. That's good.
Oh yeah. I didn't even notice that. I fucking.
That's perfect though.
Yeah, you got to come across this.
Question mark?
You know, I just like Jake objectifying dogs. I thought we were past this.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah. Great. All right. So we'll just.
A lot of.
And then also maybe dog emoji.
Pop.
Oh, no.
How about like angry emoji? Do you do an angry emoji, or is that too much?
I think it's too much.
Is that too much?
Yeah. Yeah. All right, and we're gold. All right.
is in the ether.
See, but the sad part is like you guys aren't here to like get the responses in the morning. Like so like every morning, like or every Monday is the only time that I go on Blue Sky on my own. And then I
got
get
notification,
to like
bro. Got one.
Oh. Hey, what?
Zoomamboni.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
End of the channel. Yeah, you know what? We'll give him a Slay Queen too. All right, and I think that should probably do it for the evening. We got about 3 minutes left on the hour, so I want to give you guys time to plug yourselves and all that fun stuff. But just let me X out of that and just for the hell of it, real quick. No, I think we're good. I think we covered it, guys. I think we fucking did it.
Nice.
Great job. Gord, what do you got coming on for the going into this week?
Let's see. Well, obviously I have recently released a pair of videos. I did a legitimate serious review for Captain America Brave New World, and then I released Aladdin Poorly Explained a few days later, so I have both of those up right now. Tomorrow night on MMM, we are going to be going over John McTiernan's The Hunt for Red October. So that should be a lot of fun. And I believe this Saturday I will be hanging out on Film Comics Explained, talking RoboCop.
Oh, excellent.
I've seen all 3 RoboCops.
Brag. Yeah, the first one is like one of my favorite movies of all time.
My dad made me. I didn't want to. He made me.
RoboCop is freaking amazing.
Yeah, it's like my.
It was something.
It's like a comfort movie for me. It's like the smell of your grandmother's house. Like, it just takes you back.
That funny thing is, RoboCop is one of those movies I watched way too young. Like I watched it a lot growing up. I saw it for the first time when I was like 5, and then I went probably like 6 years between 14 and 20 without watching it. When I came back to it about 2021, I was like, I shouldn't have watched this when I was that young. This was really messed up.
Yeah, awesome. Yo, Pops, what do you got going on this week, brother?
I got nothing really too much going on. I do live DJing on Kick, Yo Pops 215, and then also on YouTube. I have a channel there, Yo Pops 215. You could catch me every Wednesday on YouTube at the GCA podcast. I always get the times mixed up with the.
You don't
Eastern
look old enough to be a
thing.
Pops.
Thank you. What is it? It's 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific.
That's
the GCA podcast on YouTube Wednesday nights. Catch me there.
Yep. And everybody's X is in the description. Please go. Sparkles. What do you got going on?
How do you know my ex's name?
Nothing yet. Nobody will do a podcast with me because I'm too controversial. So that's what I'm working on, trying to make someone do it with me.
I thought you did just fine tonight, so we'll definitely have you.
Yeah, I can't control myself. Yes, good job. I did good. I didn't say anything too mean, except for that whole little lesbian. Didn't say anything about sluts or nothing. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I mean, don't worry. That we're not opposed to talking about that. I think this is the first podcast in a little bit, or first stream in a little bit, where we didn't talk about Lily Phillips and Forgate.
I'm still don't think she did that. The Bonnie Blue chick. I still don't think she did 1,000 Men. I think she's a lying hoe. Hoes keep getting my stuff freaking flagged, and it's not automated. I'm getting flagged by somebody. I know it has to be.
And last but not least,
bloody face. I know it.
Jay,
lying is essential to being a hoe. Can't do it all standing.
All right, Jay, what do you got going on this week, brother?
For me, it'll be the normal thing, just dropping videos every couple days. But Thursdays, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the Viper Bite. do basically like the weekly gaming roundup, like news, but also some politics here and there. So it's always a good time. It's about a 2-hour show every Thursday. Good to see some peeps there.
Excellent.
Maybe
Well,
if you ask
guys,
nicely.
I think we did it.
Okay.
I
You
think
be there.
we did it.
We did it. Yay.
Why don't
We did it.
You guys can get your news from anywhere, but you chose to get it here. You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next weekend. Have a great baby.
Bye.
Bye.
Boy.